Okay. No.
In the meeting chat, there is a link and code.
Yeah.
Click the link and follow the instructions. When it asks for a code, use the code given.
Arnav, we can't see the screen though. But Arnav, before sharing your screen, could you just quickly introduce yourself and then go ahead with
Okay.
the presentation?
My name is Arnav Nayak, and the password and the project that I've been working on is the password protected door. Now let's get on with this. And if you didn't know, there's a link in the meeting chat which I would like you to click. When it asks for the code, just use the code provided. And the code will also be in the link at the very end, but I typed it separately just in case. So it'll require you.
Share the link again.
It's already in the chat, but
BSY
sending it in again.
base.
There we go.
It doesn't say what the code.
The code is in the first message.
So
But-
this is code, everyone. If it does ask for the code, usually it should take you to the link directly. Arnav
Yeah.
made kind of a Q&A link for all of us. If you have any questions, we can keep
Why
it.
does it say live 2 on your monitor?
That means 2 audience are in, which means we can get started.
By the way,
Now,
is this getting recorded again? Because
yeah, everything is recorded. Now, a little demonstration video of my project.
Arnav, would you share your screen because we cannot see it?
Okay, it's kind of strange. There.
Perfect.
Go back.
In the meeting chat,
No,
there is a link.
Yeah. Just
In
play
the
the
meeting chat, there is a link and code. Click the link and follow the instructions. When it asks for a code, use the code given.
Okay. Yeah, we've got demonstration video rolling.
All right. So I see Arnav doing something in the video. Is that right?
Typing correct password, turning it toward the green light. Door opens.
So, okay. If it's an incorrect password,
was the printer going on in that?
No, I don't know what. Just random wrong. Nothing happened.
okay, there is a button. Okay.
So that's that. Now to understand the code.
All right.
Initiating.
Before going to the code, could you just explain one more time for all of us what exactly is the project doing? We have seen the video, yes, but would you just like to explain it one more time on what it did?
Okay.
In the meeting chat, there's
goat. So sorry to keep saying no, the audio keeps playing. I guess I didn't share sound so you guys can't hear, but anyway. So the password protected door is just a security feature to make sure nobody breaks into your house while you're gone. And yeah, and why I put the button there, it's like so that people can open it from the inside without using the password. But then from the outside as security, you need the password. And the first time you saw me typing, I was typing the correct password, which I specifically programmed to be my name. But you can use any correct password that you would like. And then and then when I just randomly just clicked the keyboard, that typed in a wrong password, which the light stayed red, and the door didn't open. I had to use a business card to simulate the door because that's the only object of the appropriate size that I could find. So, anyways, that's what this is supposed to do. Now, for the code. Initiating code, define the password character, constant char password equals Arnav, my name. You can change this to any single, well, I guess I forgot to, I was originally planning to use a single character, but I guess I forgot to change that. INT green LED on the traffic light. INT red, the red LED on the traffic light. INT button, that little button that I pressed. Oh no. Hash include servo.h. I named the servo door because that's what it's supposed to be simulating in this project. That this line of code lets the Arduino know that I'm gonna be using a servo motor. To avoid setup, initialize serial communication at 9600 baud rate. Serial.begin 9600. Pin mode green output. Pin mode red output. Pin mode button input. So the initialized serial communication, that's not really a functional part of the code. That's just to help know what is what part of the code. Just a little comment, doesn't help function anything. And then so the pin mode green, that's just to tell the Arduino, which is the code, the little thing that's holding the code in the circuit. It tells me that this line tells the Arduino that the LEDs, green and red, are output components that will be displaying an output rather than an input. Same goes for the button pin mode, but it's saying input rather than output because that's the type of component that it is. Then wait for the serial port to connect. Yeah, that's just little fun fact. Wait for the serial port to connect. Needed for native USB port only. This line ensures that you can see the initial message on boards like Leonardo, Micro, Do, etc. While no serial. And display the initial prompt serial.println. Enter the password. If correct, green light. If incorrect, red light. That tells whoever is using this that it'll be a red light if they type in the wrong password and a green light if they type in the right one. And so door.attach 8, that will help tell the Arduino which digital pin to operate servo motor on because that's what it's connected to. Void loop. Only proceed if access has not yet been granted. Okay, it was originally supposed to be like stop checking after the correct password's typed in once, but I changed that. Back, check if there's any data available to read from the serial buffer. That's okay. It's just to help the programmer know which line of the code is which, no actual function in the output. Compare the entered character with the password. If entered char equals password, if correct, grant access. Digital write red low, digital write green high, door.write 180 degrees. It only opened 90 degrees, but it doesn't go with that off like how many degrees it's turned. There's a certain point where 0 degrees starts and 180 degrees ends, no matter what the position of servo arm is. So I just had to do that. Delay to 750. That that I thought was the appropriate delay for one person and one person only to enter the door. That's just to make sure nobody that's trying to break into your house can follow you in. It's only timed for one person, but we can change that very easily by adjusting that number. Door.right 90, that will close the door will close the door, rotate the servo motor to the original position after the time given in the delay line, serial.println, and enter the password if correct green light, if incorrect red light. So it'll just keep doing that forever if the thing is turned on. Avoid loop, part 2. Digital right red, comma high, digital right green, comma low, door dot right 90. If it's not correct, it'll just keep the red light on, not rotate the door at all. If digital read button equals to high, digital right red, comma low, digital right green, comma high. It's the same thing, except that it's not checking for the correct password, it's checking for if the button is pressed. That way, the button's for the inside, the password's for the outside. If you imagine it being a real world product. Okay, and now, thank you. I will now any questions left in the presentation chat, which is a Q&A thing that I put in the chat.
So does anyone has any questions? Okay, Arnav's brother got one. So Arnav, you got to take the question that's right before.
Okay. I just didn't see him because he's back there, but what's your question?
My question is that really the same LED lights from the traffic light?
No, it's just a tiny version that we can use with this Arduino to simulate in the learning process, though it's not an actual traffic light that's on the streets. But anyways, any other questions?
Rudra, do you have any questions? And Mr. Shubhashis, do you have any questions for Arnav here?
My dad has a
Yeah.
question.
I know a simple question. Like, I just wanted to know, like, where do you think this can be used? Like, I know, like, you can say, safe or home, right? Apart from that, where do you think it can be used?
Probably as a bank security measure, just to keep the money safe, or
Yeah.
anywhere that needs to be secured, really.
Right, right. So safe and home. That's what I said. Like, anything else? Can you think of?
There's a bank, and then nothing else that I can think of at the moment, but I'm sure there's more.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. It's quite in use. I would say uh, I have seen this used in some of the hotels as well. Like there is no front desk. They will just provide you the code while entering the hotel, and instead of keys, you punch in the code in the door, and then you get access to the rooms. And also, I think it can be used in some of the automobiles if possible. I'm not sure. I haven't seen that. Just came up to my mind that the car rental, right? So the doors will open the code. If the person have the proper code who has rented it, can enter into the car and then
Yeah,
open the
that
door and
Or
start.
or rental bikes too. I've seen rental bikes here
Yeah,
with
right.
password protection on them. So there's a keypad with 1, 2, 3 on it. I believe it's a 5-digit code using the mix of 1, 2, and 3.
That's correct. We have seen
Yeah.
rental bikes
Yeah,
as well,
they're
right?
rental bikes here, bike
Bikes are locked
share.
in the in a stand. If we enter the proper code, it get unlocked.
Well, that
yeah, I guess it could also be used for that.
Thank you. It
that
was a great presentation, Arnav.
Wait, I have one more
Very
question.
Evan?
So
okay.
wait,
More questions?
will robbers be able to like bust the lock like a boring old normal lock?
I mean, the lock is supposed to be the passcode here, but still, they might be able to break the servo motor. But if it were used, if the servo would be used to rotate a real door rather than just a business card, it would be much stronger. So I don't know what. I
Yeah,
don't know
when
the
would
answer
be
to that.
real life scenario, he's going to reinforce with titanium alloys and metal servos. So it would be so strong.
Yeah, because yeah, you need something way stronger to open a real door rather than just a business card that I've used to simulate it.
All right, but Arnav, that was an amazing project. And I think one thing that I've noticed from our initial show and tell to now, the length of the code increased exponentially, isn't it? So,
I
a
haven't
very,
been noticing that.
but I mean,